Hi everyone, Peter Smock here with another edition of The Life Athlete, and I'm excited because I'm out in the sun in Santa Monica and it's 80 degrees, and in Seattle right now I think it's 34 and foggy. So I thought I'd use the prop of a lifeguard tower, off duty by the way, so if you plan on going out, probably wouldn't do it. A lot of sharks out there. So movements before you run. I see people all the time stretching before they run or before they hop on their bike, before any activity. And it's very old school, and unfortunately it doesn't work very well. So the Life Athlete is about showing you ways, efficient ways, the easiest ways, and the most beneficial ways to be in your body, to improve your body in strength, flexibility, mobility, stamina, you name it. So here's a couple things I wanted to share with you. I've always found that mobility, flexibility, is best done with the concept of movement in mind. So rather than to just reef on your leg like this, you see people doing this all the time and they're pulling really hard, and this muscle is really tense, and guess what? It's getting tenser. And if you only do it for 5 seconds, you're really not doing much. I mean, if it feels good, go ahead and do it. But in terms of really getting that muscle ready and getting the body ready to go out for a run, for instance, there's another way of doing it. So let's take that one example. If you were to pull this leg back, see, I'm not pulling it way back. I have a little tension right here, but very little. If I swing the leg back and forth, and then, oh, guess what? I can pull it back a little farther. See where my knee is now relative to the ground? I'm pulling it back. I'm not putting that much intensity into it. Swing it back and forth, use a prop like this, come to Santa Monica. There's lots of space down here right now. Now, elongate your spine, sit up on top of that left leg if you're on your left leg, right if you're on your right. And you'll notice that each time you go back, it's getting looser. Now, if you wanted to, you could start coming into this position, but then release it. You see, here's movement. You go into the stretch, you breathe out. So mobility isn't about pushing the hell out of your body and forcing it. It's about progressively allowing it to loosen, for the joints to get, let's say, warmed up, lubed up, get that oil, that synovial fluid going around in there. Okay, so now another movement. You could just simply take a park bench, just about anything, step up to it and just very gently sink into it. If you have something higher, obviously, you could go a little higher. But just repeated. This is warming up for running, yeah? Okay, so I could put my leg forward straight. Now I'm more into my hamstring. Back like that. And again, okay? Let's come in directly into your hamstrings. Support yourself, like I say, a park bench, a fence, anything. This is about 4 feet off the ground or so. I'm going to just lean into it. It will open up my shoulders as well. I'm going to bring my stance fairly close together, and I'm going to press one heel into the ground. And I'm going to let the other heel off, and then down. Feel that? You'll feel that in your straight leg. Now, if you turn into that straight leg, look under your arm, you're going to get a little rotational component. You'll feel that through your obliques into your hip a little bit more. So just back and forth. Guess what? If you want to make it a little more extreme, you'd grasp a little bit lower. Oh yeah. That's a little bit more. So these are active stretches to warm you up for running. They're great. They work. Then when you start running, just don't take off like a cheetah. Jog for a little bit, slow down. You might even do this movement again. Yeah? And then jog again. So progressively warming up. The greatest athletes in the world take a long time to warm up. I know you don't have that much time, but give yourself, if 5 minutes is what you have to add on to the beginning of your run, to your bicycle, to your hiking, whatever you do, take that 5 minutes, progressively come into your body. Like number one, out of your head into your body, feel what's going on with it. Are there any aches and pains in a joint? You want to be aware of that. Could be a red flag. Okay, then keep loosening up. See if those little tweaks or owies go away when warming up, and then progressively take it a little bit farther. Remember, a life athlete is simply, what's the easiest way to get the most? These are things that I was taught by amazing mentors. Few discoveries on my own after butting my head against a wall. But these are things that will make being in your body easier for the rest of your life. So take good care of your body, take good care of yourself, and until next time, if you're here in Santa Monica, maybe I'll see you here, take good care.